Happy Wednesday, guys. I have kidnapped a new human to do an update video with me. Not really kidnapped, as he wanted to join me. But I have 𝑨𝒍𝒍 today, and we're going to go check out the Swedish Warmbloods. Now, the update today was delayed. The team had to handle some bugs in the background before we were able to get the update, and the update just landed at the time that I am filming this. So I'm incredibly impatient. I know 𝑨𝒍𝒍's equally as impatient as I am. So without any further ado, we're going to go head over to Swedish Warmbloods and then check out the new outfit.
It's such a cute child. Look at the child.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, just looking at them for sale, I like the build. They look like...
Yeah, no, they look like your standard Warmblood, but like not like, they don't look too similar to...
I like the fact that, like, if you look at the Hanoverians, are a little more sleek. These guys look a little more muscular. Chunky. Gen 3 Swedish Warmblood. They are $9.50. They come in gray, dark bay, chestnut. I think this is supposed to be black, but this looks like a dark bay too. Got a regular bay. Palomino. Now, initially, this Palomino kind of did not float my boat because it looked way too much like the magic horse. It has since grown on me. And finally, this steel gray splash. Now, don't come at me if you like this horse. This is not my cup of tea. You can like it if you like it. Not my thing. Was this one wavy? Okay. I'm going to keep the wavy long mane, I think. I'm going to get the first one. And I'm totally predictable, and everyone's already going to know what the hell I'm going to name it. Okay, we actually pet them. I approve of this. I'm getting the chestnut. I like that it's a very simple chestnut. It's going to be a mare youngster.
Between the chestnut or just the bay as like the second one I get. Which one do you think I should get?
So you're looking at which one? The regular bay or the dark bay?
The regular bay.
I would say maybe the chestnut. I'm going to be getting the dark bay. Gotta love spending more money.
I know, right? It's great. So, I am getting one with a long tail and one with a chop tail because I do actually really like how the cut tail looks. It looks thicker than like the regular tail too.
I'm getting the dark bay. I wanted to name it something completely different, but it is literally not an option in this game, so I can't.
What were you gonna name it?
Repo.
Oh, that would have been so cute.
After the freaking Repo game.
Yeah.
It would have been cute.
Okay, both of them are named ours.
We're now getting to Palomino. So, this is actually what I named my magic horse of this coat. But their name's supposed to be Skyline. I feel like if the splash... I think it's more the face marking that I'm not the biggest fan of. It looks a lot like Concord. I'm going to quickly go...
Are they bigger than the Hanos?
I think muscularly they are bigger.
I think their withers are bigger.
Oh, they are bigger.
Yeah. The Hanoverian just kind of holds their head higher.
Their butt is definitely in line with, I am quickly going to the horse trainer, wherever it is.
Oh, me too. Me too, man. Me too.
Because I want to give a showcase of the gaits. Alright. Starting from the walk. It looks very engaged. Trot. So this is very dressage-esque, but I think it's definitely less stiff than the Dutch's. It doesn't feel as forced. It feels a little more natural.
It moves how my horse moves, pretty much.
Same, though.
Yeah.
Canner. I like this canner.
Yeah, I like that their head's not, like, overly in, but they still look collected.
This feels very Aventer-friendly. I'm biased AF, but...
Yeah, no, real.
Then the extended. I like how the back legs definitely feel more engaged. Like they're pushing off, they're covering ground.
From the front, it looks really pretty if you, like, turn your camera to the front.
Oh, that is very nice. I like that. Alright, and then full speed. They had some epic shoulder action in there.
They do.
Like, they're really pushing it. And then full, just a faster version of the other one. Okay. Now, what I want to see is...
I don't think we saw their rear.
If I back up and I do their rear... I like that rear.
It It's not like overly dramatic. I like how it's.
We were in sync by accident.
I like how it's not over dramatic.
I'm noticing something a little bit weird with their shoulder when
Yeah,
they rear.
Their shoulder does look a little bit.
The shoulder joint looks like it gets stuck, but I mean, all things considered, it looks pretty nice. Now,
more the right shoulder.
Yeah, for the backup, this is like when I back up my horse.
Oh, actually, though, I like it. It's not too, like, complex.
It's very simple. It also doesn't look like too much of a copy-paste.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing I really want to see is the bow. I like that we pet them after. That's cool. Yeah. I also don't believe it's the same as the bow that you get with the Norfolk Roadster. Not Norfolk Roadster. Why am I thinking...
The Norker?
Yeah, the Norker. Why the heck was I thinking RDR2?
I think with the Norker, we don't obviously put our hand there. But also just in general, it looks different, like getting up.
Now, I want to see the special gate. So there was a clip that looked like we got some kind of change. Oh my gosh, Kate. This is awesome. So we have now found
character does the like actual movement for it.
So it is what we thought it was, and it is a flying lead change. And they switch every other one. I like that our character moves like they're asking for the change and the engagement. Oh, it looks so nice.
This did really good with it.
They did. I will say there are some points where when you look at the horse, the head looks like it gets bigger, but then smaller in other frames. But it could also just be perspective. Because when you're standing normally, the head doesn't seem to change. But when you back up, it almost seems like the head gets bigger. Now...
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Personally, I will say, I don't mind horses with a bigger head. I'm going to insert a picture up here. But my personal horse, Merlin, has a massive head, very similar to this. So this doesn't bother me.
I can't really.
Eula has such a cute little head, though.
She's so tiny. Her hooves are so tiny.
She's adorable. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to set up a preset and we're going to check out their jump.
Which one are you setting up?
I got to figure out which one's which first.
Real.
I'm just going to do A. It's super easy, very simple paddock props. Okay. Now, I know people were kind of complaining about them not being knees to nose. I don't think they need to be. Okay. I like this jump. Here, I will accept your... Oh, wait, no. Not the right person.
It's a very standard jump.
I think it's closer to the Hanoverian than any other breed because they do pick their knees up.
No, I don't really like the whole, like, all the way up to the nose, personally.
The landing also doesn't look too bad. I mean, our rider position... Okay, let me see this.
It's a little rough.
So, on the jump itself, I think the rider position looks pretty good. I just think it's the descent is a little weird. Otherwise, I'm very happy with this.
SSO does struggle, I feel like, with the descent quite a bit.
Yeah, I feel like the descent is probably the hardest thing. Because every time you, like, when you jump, you land without hitting the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, this is also Pixel Pony game, and it's not going to be perfect. But...
I do really like their jump, though.
I do, too. Momentary distraction about their amazing and adorableness later. We have new tack to check out with these guys, and it is inspired by the Royal Guards. So, if we start with the horse...
I see what they did with the saddle. Okay.
It,
like, goes... I forget what part of it is, but you see what I'm talking about?
The knee rolls.
Yeah, it looks like an eventing saddle more.
I adore that, though.
I do too, honestly.
I think a lot of RRP, hi, partially me, people are going to love this saddle for its uses in RRP because it almost looks all purpose.
The only thing I wish they didn't do is add that little color. I know it's to match with the outfit and everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like they could have gone without it.
I also feel like the other thing you could do with this saddle is you could treat it like a racing saddle, actually.
You could, yeah, I see that.
I like the shading on the saddle. It looks nice. It looks almost all-purpose like, but at the same time also very forward knee rolls for eventing.
Yeah, I will say the only thing I'm personally excited for I wasn't expecting to like the saddle, not gonna lie.
I wasn't either.
But I actually do really like them. The character outfit, I'm mixed about. I like only one part of it.
Yeah, fair. Then we have the white and yellow version, which is just a recolor of the same thing. I think the bridles are actually very nice.
Their bridles are pretty.
Depending on how live show associations react to this, I see this saddle being allowed in hunters.
To some extent, I do. Obviously, in real life, it would
never work.
Be allowed. But I could see people being like, depending what route they want to go, if they're talking like higher class hunter jumpers, jumpers is fine, but for hunters, I could see them being like, probably not. But then for like lower classes, I could totally see them being like, It also kind of looks like a child's saddle.
A little bit.
Like, you could throw a child on there.
Alright, so we have the... What name is this one? Sapphire JCC uniform in blue and white. So, I like that the boots have the spur detail, but I also kind of like the fact that it's not necessarily like a 3D application. It's painted on to look different, but it also doesn't take away from it. It could work for RRP if you wanted, but I mean, I feel like it's a nice touch. And from the research that I was able to find out, it's kind of standard for uniform.
The only thing I personally don't like about the boots is they look a bit blocky.
They're a little bit blocky. The second set we have is the Ivory JCC uniform, which is the brown and white one. I feel like we're going to see a lot of like mounted police come out of this, which I think is really cool, especially in an RRP setting. I feel like it'll go over well. I personally probably will only be buying a few pieces out of it, not a whole lot.
Yeah, same for me. I'll probably only buy the saddle and maybe the boots.
I'll probably do the leg wraps, the saddle, and the bridle.
Fair.
Because I hate trying to match. I hate matching brown bridles to brown saddles because they're never the same brown.
No, that's completely valid.
I did not make a video on this last week. However, I have been playing through the Trailblazer, and after sitting with it for a week, I have to say it's not my favorite change. Being level 26, there's not a whole lot for me to do in the game unless I'm filming RRPs for you guys. So it makes it kind of hard to be motivated to get online and do anything when the thing that I could get on and do as a higher level player is now blocked and locked away behind a limited number of work. Now, I understand SSO is probably trying it out as a different way to do it so that they can maybe get their numbers up so it doesn't look like... I think it's just data. I think they just want data to see how people react to it. And I mean, I definitely can say for myself, I haven't gotten on as frequently since the Trailblazer release. I mean, I've gotten on every day as much as possible just to try and get it done. But even I missed today, and I mean, it was kind of frustrating because I've got a bunch of friends who are already ahead of me by like a day or two because I missed because I wasn't able to get on and do this because I have other stuff outside of doing SSO.
I would also say the Trailblazer outfit isn't my like favorite of all time. I think it's more of the fact that it's all pink though in the background that's throwing me off.
The pink, I get that it's supposed to be the trail of springtime, and the pink is kind of a lot. There's a few pieces I like from it, like the front boots are fine.
I like the top.
I like the top.
Head.
I
Actually,
personally
don't
think
mind the bridle.
that it was a good choice for them to remove some of the items that initially we would see more frequently, like the plants, because it was kind of redundant, and for not everyone who used plants for doing Trailblazer, it was kind of pointless.
Definitely.
Speaking of Trailblazer, along with the update for the Swedish Warmblood and the new outfits, we also now have active Trailblazer bonus points. So now the first 12 activities that you do on the Trailblazer will get you, I believe it's 30 extra points for the Trailblazer. So hopefully, if you're like me and you're behind a little bit, this will help you catch up to your friends and hopefully help move us along a little bit faster. I'm unsure how long it will last, but I think it'll probably last about a week. I think that's normally what they do.
Yeah, I think the next update it usually cancels.
Probably. Let me know what Swedish Warmblood you guys ended up getting down below and what you liked about them, what you didn't like, your feelings on them. If you liked the new outfits, tell me any ideas you have for them. If you have some ideas that maybe I didn't think of. And I will see you guys next week for the Horse Bazaar. Until then, bye guys.